Good afternoon, it's Derek Armstrong here at Authority Force. And today I want to talk to you about IFTTT, which, if you haven't seen it, is a free website, and IFTTT stands for If This Then That. IFTTT. And what this is a free website, so you can sign up for a free account. And it's a way of syndicating your content out there to get backlinks. Now, if you read my post on Facebook the other week, you'll know that Google has actually come off the pot and told us that backlinks are still one of the most important things they take into consideration when looking to rank a website. So it's important to get backlinks. Now, If This Then That is basically a way of automating the syndication of your content out to various platforms across the web, be that Web 2.0, social, or whatever. And basically what it means is, if you do this, then literally if IFTTT will do that. So for example, if you make a post on your blog, then post it to Evernote, or tweet it, or post the image to Instagram, and it will do this instantaneously. And they do this by recipes. So if you look here in my recipes, I've got one here that if I put a post in my WordPress blog, then it automatically drops the link into Evernote. And I've also got, if I put a new status message in Facebook, then it automatically bookmarks into my Stumble Upon. Now, to create a recipe is really easy. You create a recipe, so you click on If This, and then you pick a channel, and they've got all these sorts of channels here that, whatever, if you put a Fiverr post up, you can put it on Facebook or whatever. So if I, where's my RSS? Where's the RSS gone? You can tell I'm not very good with this, can't you? There it is, RSS feed. So if I put, if I have a new feed item, so I click the URL. So let's go to Authority Force and get the feed. So that's my RSS feed for Authority Force. There it is, there's the Authority Force RSS feed. If I copy that into there, paste, create a trigger, then that, and then what I will do is, if I can find it, I will send it to Twitter. They've just added a load more new ones on here, so there it is, Twitter. So let's go to Twitter, connect, and this should, so let's do connect to this account, authorize app, authorize app. And so every time I post on Authority Force now, then automatically that will tweet the post onto my Twitter. So post a tweet, and then entry title, entry URL. And if I create the action, that will then happen. Every time something goes into Authority Force, it will create a tweet. Now, this is all very well, and it will put the entry title and the entry URL, and that's fine. So I'm going to create that action. So there we go, create the recipe, and that's done. So every time I post Authority Force now, then it will tweet to my Derek Armstrong account. So let's update that and just make sure that's all done. Now that's all well and good, but there are things you need to be aware of if you're going to use IFTTT. The first thing is, obviously, it's going to be exactly the same content if you post it out like this for every single item. and there is a slight issue with all of the link backs to your site being the same anchor text and what have you. So what I've done, I've actually joined something which I think is quite useful. It's the IFTT SEO Academy version 2. This is run by Brad Benner and a guy called Hernan Vasquez, who I've known for a couple of years now. Hernan and I have talked to each other many times online. And I've literally just started exploring this product because there are quite a lot of nuances when it comes to setting up yourself to be able to do IFTTTs safely, and that's the key to this, to be able to do them safely. Yes, you will be able to get fantastic amount of backlinks to boost your sites up into the search engines, but if you do it wrong, then you will inevitably get yourself a penalty. So I've just started playing with this, but this is the IFTT SEO Academy version 2 full course. And it really is in detail. Now, if you want to get into building these links all on autopilot using IFTT, then I seriously recommend that you have a look at this course. As you can see, I've got my membership there, and I've just started going through the course. Now, from our perspective, it's something we will learn and outsource, I expect. But I'm a bit, I have a bit of a chromosome loose when it comes to these sorts of things, and I like to know how these sorts of things are done. Which is why I buy a lot of training courses, also why I recommend them to you guys. But this really is excellent stuff. It's the best. I've been researching IFTTT for a number of weeks now, and this really is the best course I've found out there, and the best ongoing membership site that I've found. Brad and Hernan and the rest of his guys really know their stuff. So I'll put a link to IFTT SEO Academy version 2 down below. Do check it out, and if you're going to use IFTTs, as I say, great source of links for your websites. Backlinks are still vitally important, but you've got to be able to do IFTTT correctly. You can't play around with it, get it wrong, and there's a good chance you could penalise your sites. Hope you found that useful, and you go on to use IFTTT for backlinks. I'll be back with more soon. Speak to you soon. Bye.